Night people, night people, night people, night people. When the day was sweet party, night people party, hanging out, looking at each other. When the day world is hanging, night people start swinging, hanging out, looking for something to happen. Night people, hanging out, looking at each other, waiting for something to happen. Night people, hanging out, looking at each other, waiting for something to happen while the day world is sleeping. Night people creeping, hanging out. Night people start creeping, hanging out, looking for something to happen. We can't have one kind without the other. We got to keep the world alive. If everybody went to sleep at the same time every night, the world would die, die, die. Every night, every night, every night, every night, every night, every night.
Night people hanging, night people swinging, night people moving, night people grooving. Looking at me, looking at you, who's with who, looking at each other.
We can't have one kind without the other. We got to keep the world alive. If everybody went to sleep at the same time every night, the world would die, die, die. Gotta see who's with who, who's with me, who's with you. Head out, looking at each other.